All right, we should be live. Hopefully, you guys can hear me over on YouTube. If you can't, please let me know, and I'll see what I can do to fix it. But we are live, and welcome. This is EMP.Money. This is our daily live AMA and detonator rollover, and we're excited to have all of you here as we again are killing it, even though the market is not looking too good. So we have a lot of bullish news. Again, we never like to flex on other projects or, um, compare ourselves, but we like to give credit where credit is due. And last night, while Tomb and the Phantom Network were bleeding out, we actually exceeded their TVL, which is just incredible. To be able to say that we were even close to literally the number one algo project is pretty remarkable. So we're still holding strong with about 0.94 peg. Again, we'd love to be at peg, but other protocols are literally at zero point 0.3, 0.2 peg and just bleeding out. So it's really bullish for the ecosystem. Again, we have Detonator to thank for that. We have nodes to thank for that. But above all, we have the community to thank for that. So we got here because of all of you, and dumping now is only gonna, lock in your losses. It looks like we may be trying to find a floor. We're definitely not out of the woods yet by any means, but at least we're no longer in a free fall. So let's see if we can stabilize around here, even if it takes another, few weeks or a month or whatever, the rest of the summer. As long as we're here again, building and earning at least some APR from the farms, then it's a win-win. So, all right, let me pull up Detonator. Give me 1 minute. All right, there she is in all her glory. Detonator continuing to kill it. We've had another amazing day of growth. We're already over 46,000, 55 LP. That's a massive increase from yesterday alone. We already have a major snipe that came in of 203 LP. We'll see if that holds up or if that gets out sniped. Again, I think people are realizing the power of Detonator and just wanting to get in and start earning, not necessarily, caring whether they're getting that top deposit prize or not, because they know the power of accumulating cheap LP and getting into the protocol sooner than later. Because every day that you're not in Detonator or not in the farms is a day that you're missing out on those APRs. So, again, looking extremely healthy. The dollar value is down, but again, that's just because ETH is sub 2,000, and once we recover, the actual dollar value in your LP is going to skyrocket. So again, to touch on what I said earlier about cheap LP, um, your ROI will be exponentially faster when we recover because your rewards, again, are calculated in LP prices. So again, right now, one LP is about $60. We've seen that as high as $100. So when we recover, you're doing a 2 or 3x on the rewards themselves, which is just really, really bullish. And again, I think Detonator is a major reason why we've been protected. With a lot of other protocols having major sell-offs, we have almost $3 million in liquidity that helps us maintain peg that people cannot dump even if they wanted to. So again, we're set up really well for the current market conditions and any future market conditions. And I know a lot of you have seen some incredible gains with all the volume coming in. I know I saw my daily burst was my rewards were much more than the actual daily burst amount because of all those instant rewards and the volume that we've been seeing coming in. So, yeah, Bull, are you there? My infamous co-host.
Yes, I am famously here and ready to go. So hopefully everybody's having a great day. And remember what AJ said: adversity builds strength here, and that's a big part of the community is strength. Everybody rowing that boat, together. Our LP, the dollar value looks low. It is lower, but hopefully everybody's stacking LP and especially that EMP ETH LP because that's the engine for the system, which really helps everything else appreciate and function. So keep stacking that LP. Don't worry about price because, as AJ said, it's going to exponentially kind of explode once ETH takes off and the market picks up. But the key is consistency and just kind of battling through the adversity and not being your own worst enemy by letting emotions get the best of you.
Absolutely, Bull, no doubt. And
Cool.
yep, yep, Machu, you there? Go ahead, man.
Hey guys. Hey, I just wanted to add something if that's okay. So I keep an eye on a lot of Tomb 4 projects, and just to give everyone a bit of perspective, um, all of the other two projects, even the ones that are pegged to a stable coin, are bleeding hard. And like you said, we've overtaken Tomb. A lot of them are depegged down to 50, like 70. A lot of them are depegged hard, and a lot of it's to do with, as you said, the Detonator, the ETH Staking Contract. These are contracts that are building liquidity in our system. For us to still be in the 90s compared to the rest of the projects is exceptional. It really is exceptional for us to be here. And if you can imagine, if you're a whale right now and you're wanting to really stack your ETH, what better place to do it than the Detonator? I mean, if you can win that biggest snipe, you come in with 300 and LP or 200, whatever it is, and that LP, because you win the prize, doubles. You've just doubled your ETH when it's down at this price. The Detonator now is in this market is even more of an opportunity for whales to really stack their ETH and win that biggest deposit.
Amen, Matru. Absolutely, brother. Thanks for jumping on. Again, our resident mathematician, he laid down some fire in our AMA yesterday with his perspective on how e-shares gain and hold their value. So we can get into that after the rollover. But yeah, I mean, we have a lot of eyeballs on us right now. Again, even though we're below peg, we're barely below peg, while other projects and like Roger said, even stable coins, not even UST, again, which has been absolutely obliterated, but even other stable peg tokens have really been hurting. So we're in an amazing position, and it is. It's because of the things that we've implemented on top of the economics overall, and that was all part of the plan. I mean, we didn't want to be a fork doing the same old thing that everybody else does. We wanted to improve and build things on top of the ecosystem that will help long term because we've seen other projects fail and we learn from that and we make a better solution, and that's why you're seeing it unfold right in front of our eyes. So yeah, I know I'm excited to be here. I have a little bit of bias, but I hope that puts in perspective of where we're at overall. And again, I think we're really starting to gain some attention. Under the circumstances, it's unfortunate. Obviously we don't want others to lose, but we are definitely building a better product. So, all right, we got about 2 minutes left. We'll do the rollover and then we'll take some questions. I do have to cut it a little bit short today, but we'll get to as many questions as we can and move forward. Again, the balances are growing exponentially. We're already at 46,161 LP. That's grown by almost 200 LP in the last 10 minutes, and Detonator is a monster. So get ready, everyone. Make sure you're compounding and getting credit for those tickets. And like Machu said, never invest more than you're willing can afford to lose. And not financial advice, but if you are able to snipe and win either the lottery or the large deposit, those LPs are going to be so valuable in the future. So now is the best time as any to try to go for that, because again, with LPs being cheap, the upside is massive. So, all right, 1 minute. Bull, anything else real fast before we go? You got 20 seconds.
Good luck to everybody. Two people are about to get life-changing money, especially important right now.
Amen, brother. That's so true. If you're the winner, make sure you jump on with us. We'd love to hear from you. So we're giving away again about 60 grand to between two lucky winners. So here we go. 35 seconds.
321.
30 seconds. Was there another snipe bolt? Yeah, there was. That was it. 321. You said it. Let's see if that holds up. All right, everybody. Good luck. Here we go. 15 seconds.
Another snipe just came in.
Wow. Snipe after snipe. Here we go. 10, 9, 8. Oh my god, the volume's off the chain. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Holy cow. It looks like we had about 3 snipes. Maybe even more. Oh my god, that's amazing. Wow. Let me refresh and check on chain. Unbelievable. Wow, everyone. So we're at 47,379 LP. Again, that's about 1,200 LP that came in within the last 10 minutes of this contract rollover. Man, if that doesn't get you excited, I don't know what will.
462.
Yeah.
462 was the winner.
That's what took it.
462.
Holy shit, guys. So we had a 200, a 321, one more in between, and then a 462 that took it home. So, man, that is what we're talking about. That's why the last minute volume is so important. And again, shout out to those that were out sniped. Don't get too upset. It's the game that you play and the risk that you take. But realize that this is a lossless system, so you're still getting 100% credit for those deposits. And by having all this last minute volume, it really helps everyone, even the whales that are competing against each other, because it makes the contract that much more sustainable. So again, I say it all the time, but Detonator, we have really truly created a monster. So man, congrats to everyone. If anyone won the lottery, I'd love to hear from you. Please feel free to jump on. And Detonator continues to be, our shining light here. All right, awesome. Like I said, I'm going to cut it short, so I want to jump right into questions. Before I do, though, you can see at the top of the page here our ad for El Taco Node, or El Taco Finance now. They used to be El Taco Node. I had an AMA with their team today. They did a really awesome commemorative NFT for me with that funny basketball meme that's going around. And so they're really great guys. I love what they're doing, similar to Hydro Whales, which is another NFT project that we've dealt with and we've had on our AMAs. They are NFTs that have actual use case, and both El Taco and Hydro Whales have invested their treasury into our treasury. So not only are they a competent development team with a great community, but they also are putting their money where their mouth is in supporting our project. So we support those that support us. So give them a shout out, say hello, and again, thanks for being part of the community. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and pull up my desktop, and we'll jump right in. Bull, are you able to start queuing up questions?
Yep, it looks like Greg has his hand raised, but I just want to remind everybody, as the community grows, these AMAs are getting longer and longer, and let's be cognizant of the team's time here, AJ's time, so that he's not in here for 4 hours answering questions, no matter how much he's willing to do it. We should want him working on stuff, especially questions that we can answer within the community. And it's not pointing fingers at anybody. It's just a matter of let's just do our best part to answer all the questions we can in the community and keep, unique questions for AJ and stuff like that, instead of him answering the same question night in, night out. So that's 100% from me. So hopefully that finds a mark, and it's a friendly mark.
Absolutely, Bull. No, I appreciate that, brother. Again, I'm always here for you guys. Happy to do it. But yeah, I mean, today specifically, I have another appointment. When you have a global product, you're on call no matter what. So I have a call tonight with a different time zone. So I have to cut it short. And tomorrow, I think we'll do a community-led AMA. Fridays are bad for me for multiple reasons, but the most important reason is I want to spend some time with my wife and my son. So yeah, it's all good. So all right, Greg, I'd love to hear from you, bro.
Wow, yeah, and I'll try to keep it short. I mean, I love to chat. So actually, Bull, thank you for that. Was actually a very friendly comment. Like we're growing as a community. Our needs are going to change, and we want to be respectful of each other's time. So I will just
Yep, I'm sorry, and I didn't probably say everybody's time, and it's listeners and speakers. So it's just I went back and looked at how long the AMAs have been going, and I just trying to be aware that, like, I don't want them to be 4 hours, because everybody that's listening and everybody that's speaking, probably has better things to do, to be honest. So not but everybody gets that. So
totally, and I guess it's more of a comment from me than a question. So we'll chat offline about those logistics. But basically, actually, I just kind of wanted to springboard off of what Matu was saying in regards to, well, not just whales. It's not just a fantastic opportunity for whales to jump into the detonator. I'm having a ball. I'm a minnow. I'm basically, my strategy is to DCA into the detonator until my daily burst is high enough to give me a free lotto ticket with each compound, and I'm just going to get there a lot faster. I don't know. Like, it's weird. Like, the fact that I'm walking into a project that really is built and designed to last the long term, I can feel a lot better taking on these longer term strategies like dollar cost averaging. Because I don't know. I just find with most of the DeFi space, you almost have to get in early and then sell as soon as you can get your principal back, and maybe you're getting some gravy on house money and all before it comes crashing. I don't know. That anxiety just isn't. It's not nearly as present here, precisely because you have those 6 founding whales. I think
Yep. Yeah, the select 6, exactly, brother. And again, I mean, most of the wallets are doxed. I know for a fact other projects are dumping, their native tokens on everybody's heads, and that's yet another reason why we've seen such amazing stability, because we're not taking profit on the backs of everybody else. So absolutely, Greg. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and you guys have heard me harp a million times about how freaking grateful I am to finally find a real gem of a long-lasting project in DeFi. But it really just changes the whole dynamics. Like, crypto is going to be volatile, and you've already, you even touched on how a lot of seigniorage projects that didn't necessarily take innovation as far and stability as seriously are really suffering right now. We're not. We are hardly off peg. Like, I'm not going to name names. Another big one on BSC is like at 70.7, and that's another huge one. That's about the same size. I don't know. Like, it's just, this is the worst of times. So I don't know, man. I'm just enjoying the process. I'm grateful for the opportunity to DC my way into my goal the faster. And dude, so I don't know. I'm just gushing on you guys, as I always do.
Awesome, brother. No doubt. Well, we appreciate your kind words, and yeah, I mean, absolutely. I say, it is best to DCA and compound more if you're able to while the markets are down. Because again, that's
Exactly.
compounding is another way of DCAing without fresh capital. And then once Detonator recovers, or rather the LP price in Detonator recovers, now you have a lot more. You've built your position a lot more, and can actually profit even more in the long term. So yeah, absolutely, man. Well, we appreciate your insight.
Absolutely, yeah. Thanks for taking my question.
All right,
I
awesome,
remember.
Greg. Yeah, go ahead,
I
Steph.
remember. Hi, how are you?
I'm
You
good. How are
so
you?
sure. Hi. That's my daughter.
Hey,
She
nice.
wanted to say hi.
Hello,
She
hello.
asks me every day, "Mom, did you compound? Can I compound for you?" So we're training them young over here.
I love it.
Um,
A DeFi user in
I
the making. Hell yeah, Steph. Yeah.
that's it. So I wanted to say I remember Greg's first night here on the AMA. So Greg, so happy
Oh,
to hear you as an EMP veteran now. That makes me so happy because you
so
like
kind.
immersed yourself in the protocol. Like you took the education and you ran with it. And now like your experience is, totally different because you put everything into play. And I think that says a lot,
I appreciate that. I don't know. I just kind of felt like I mean, I'm relatively new to DeFi, but I kind of felt like I just got saturated with all that instability that, finally walking into something that is designed to like, okay, I can just put capital in this, skim off the top, and I'm gaining interest on a yield bearing asset that's always growing. I don't know. It was just really refreshing. So I
Yeah,
don't know.
man,
I guess
you found a family, Greg. That's what you found.
Yeah, and I think that
here,
for
man.
a lot of people that might be here listening in for the first time, like this is real talk, This
Yeah.
is real life that we have here. So you're hearing someone's real life experience, and we're all kind of contributing that. And I think it's a really beautiful thing that we have going on here, and it's kind of unlikely to find that. Well, it's hard to find that in this space. Something that's genuine and the team really cares about all of our success and super dedicated, working like 20 hours a day behind the scenes to make it all happen for us. We're so freaking lucky.
I agree. So, and as always, like if there's newbies listening, I mean, I'm in this protocol for what, 3 weeks? I don't know. Come on, the water's great. These people are friendly. So, yeah, man, I'm having a ball.
That's good. All right, AJ. Sorry, I just
Yeah,
had to
no,
talk.
I love it. No, we love that. I mean, again, I think it's really important, and I know it sounds cliche, but there's more things to life than just how much money we can make and how much crypto we can amass. I think we're all here again, not to get too woo woo, like Kirk said yesterday, but I think we've attracted a lot of like-minded individuals. I know I've met some of the smartest people in DeFi in this group. And it's really, again, like Greg said, it's refreshing. I mean, even for me as a crypto veteran, this is the exact kind of community that I wanted to have here, and we have built it into that because of all of you. We support each other, and there really is no smoke and mirrors. I mean, a lot of other communities, they have this philosophy on the surface, while bad actors are dumping in the background. But the beauty, again, with Detonator specifically, I mean, you can see, the amount of people claiming every day, and the new incoming volume, it's very healthy. It's not like we're, again, smoke and mirrors protocol or saying one thing and doing another. And that's another beautiful thing about crypto is the blockchain doesn't lie, and again, I think it holds us all accountable to each other, which is really important. And it truly does mean that if we all row in the same way, we can get to where we want to be. And yeah, we definitely still have to have incoming volume. Again, if things dry up, the money has to come from somewhere, so to speak. But we're so early still. I mean, my God, if it wasn't for this market crash, I mean, who knows where we would be right now? And even with the market crash, we're still building, and we have plenty of options. I know I've mentioned it multiple times. I mean, if we need to extend eShare emissions for one more year, we would still be, 2/3 of every other protocol max capacity on their share token. So we have plenty of options. We have, a way to navigate the waters no matter what happens. And again, as long as we stick together and keep moving forward, I think amazing things are going to come to the protocol. So awesome. All right, Bull, we got any other questions?
Yeah, man. We got Matt C had his hand up and he's unmuted, ready to go, and then Cryptonair after Matt.
All right, Matt, go ahead.
Why don't we go to Cryptonair and then come back to Matt if Matt
right. Yep,
comes
absolutely.
back.
Cryptonair. Oh man, technical difficulties on all fronts today. All right, well,
You're on mute, Cryptonair or Matt.
Yep, make sure you guys unmute. Oh,
okay, Matt, you just unmuted.
Yep.
Go ahead, bud.
Matt, go ahead, brother. Or not. It's all good. Oh, there he is. Yep, Matt, go ahead, man.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, I hit the button by accident there. I'm just listening in, guys.
Yeah, no worries. Oh, all right. So no question. You're just a fly on the wall, huh? No worries, man.
That's right. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, thanks for being here, brother. No worries. So, all right. I know there was one more you said, Bull. I saw.
Yeah, Cryptonair, but Chris Dugan has his hand raised up, so I'll unmute him, get him ready to go.
Okay. Yep.
Chris, are you there?
Hey guys.
Chris, what's up, brother? How are you?
I'm doing great. Living my best life.
No doubt, man. Even though your portfolio is probably cut in half, we're hanging in there, right, bro? No doubt.
Yeah, not mine. I'm not in all that kind of stuff. I'm just in these ROI dApps. So everybody else is crying, but not me.
Yeah, brother, smart man. I love it. Yeah, that's
I'm just compounding.
That's it, bro. Again, I mean that's amazing advice. I know. Again, we don't give financial advice, but the day that I learned how to have my crypto make me more crypto is the day that I became crypto wealthy. So yeah, man, I know that. Again, we always preach about passive income, and that's really at the heart of EMP. That's what we are. We're a passive income platform. I mean, yeah, we have exposure to ETH, and the entire economics overall work towards that. But at the end of the day, it's about how we make crypto with our crypto. So yeah, Chris, what's up, bro? Go ahead. Sorry, I went on a little rant.
That's the great thing about these projects where we can compound. The price doesn't affect that. We're compounding what's deposited
for sure,
and
it's already in there.
We go to taking it out.
Yep.
And cashing out. And I know that's one thing that a lot of people don't, they forget. They kind of look at when they're going to, claim that they're also going to sell. And I think one of the things that they need to realize is that you can claim, without selling, just keep it in your wallet. And it's the same thing, waiting for the price to be, high enough to where it's worth actually selling, but it's just accumulating in your wallet.
Absolutely, bro. Well, and that's another beautiful part about our protocol is you can actually claim from the detonator and then put those LP, in the farm or in an auto vault, and actually continue to earn while having that capital liquid, because that's usually an argument to detonator as well. If I deposit into detonator, now my capital is locked up. I don't have access to it other than the about 1% a day. Well, like you just said, Chris,
right.
there's a way to get around that. You just claim responsibly without having to take profits, put it into farms, and build your bag back by basically, at a 3x or a 4x, without having to even really add additional. So yeah, absolutely, bro.
Exactly. Also, I was just going to pop in. I saw you had it open. I sent you a DM just with an idea that I noticed over the last couple of days. So when you get a chance, just look at that and you can send me a message back.
All right, yeah, brother. On Telegram or on Discord?
Telegram.
All right, absolutely, bro. As soon as I get off, I will hit you up. Absolutely.
All right, brother.
All right.
Talk to you soon.
Yep, you too, man.
Everybody else have a good day.
All right, awesome, guys. Bull, we got one more. We're going rapid fire today, brother.
Yeah, I don't know if Matt C is around yet, but I don't see anybody raising their hand. I'm looking on Discord and I'm looking on Telegram, and there is nobody around, so that might actually work out to your benefit if you have to get on that other call as well. So.
All right, yeah, no worries. I can stick around a little bit longer.
Okay.
But no,
Okay,
that's
man.
good. I mean, yeah, we again, everything happens for a reason, right? I know, there's still a lot of blood in the streets. And again, I know that it can be really disheartening to see this, but I think that we're getting to a floor. At least I hope so. Again, not financial advice, but usually, when you think it can't get any worse, is when we're getting close to full capitulation, and I think we've seen that over the last 24 hours. So that's a good sign, and again, there's nothing wrong with just sitting back and observing. I think people get too caught up sometimes on how to, oh my God, how do I, everything's going down. How do I protect myself? What do I do? And then you start panicking, and then that's when you can really make some bad decisions because now you're reacting on emotion. Again, because if you try to sell, and tether off, so to speak, while the markets are crashing, and then they rebound. Now you've just sold the bottom, and you have to buy back even more expensive. So again, if you don't have a good plan and you don't know, what to do, sometimes the best thing to do is to just do nothing. I know it sounds crazy, but that's really, again, how I take my personal investing. Again, not financial advice, but yeah, sometimes it's okay to just sit back. I know yesterday I said just breathe because, again, I mean, we get so caught up. We look at crypto Twitter. It's a mess. It's a war zone. Everybody's trying to, induce fear, and crypto is not easy, and there is a lot of manipulation in crypto still. It is still such a new market and new asset that there is a lot of things happening behind the scenes that can cause short-term manipulation. So don't get caught up in that. Just again, find projects that you believe in. Hopefully EMP fits that bill, and stick around. So and again, I mean, I'm preaching to the choir. 99% of you have done that. I mean, we have 60 people on the call, another 25 on YouTube. So about 100 of you every day are out here being an active participant, and that's why we've had such amazing success. So, Bull, you want to add anything, brother?
Yeah. Of course, in a time when the market is bloody and scary, and you could trust stables, and maybe you don't think you can anymore. What you can do is at least take that opportunity to look at this project. If you're new here, if you hear this sometime down the road, other projects like this are bleeding out. So this might be a good time to look at that opportunity of why is this project so close to peg, and how does that daily APR mitigate risk or loss like in your portfolio. And those are just really simple things that people can look at and say, do I just want to hold my ETH in a wallet, or do I want to put it in a project that looks really strong even though the market is really scary? I know I tell a lot of people that, and like I tell everybody, I go to the gym every day, and I have a lot of the young guys there that actually are starting to invest in EMP, and they just had it sitting over on Coinbase, their ETH. And I said, well, why don't you guys check this out? Look at the Academy, and do yourself a favor, and then use all the tools here that you guys have given us, the Academy, the nodes, the detonator, all of these beautiful things to protect the ecosystem that really one part protects another. And obviously I'm going to tell you that the EMP ETH LP protects the system the most. But what do you want to do? Have it sit in your wallet and lose value, or do you want to mitigate that loss through daily APR gain? And I personally think like this is a great opportunity for other people that are like scared and looking for another project to say, okay, I got to do my due diligence and see why this is working and why these other projects that are similar are appearing to fail right now. So Just a call to action to take that opportunity that exists in front of you. Just because it's scary doesn't mean that like you got to get out and run away, because this is the time where wealth is made. And so take the opportunity to at least learn and look and have that possibility to change your life.
Awesome.
And that being said, Kevin is up. He had his hand raised next.
Yeah, no doubt. So I'll get right to Kevin. Give me 1 second to just piggyback on that. So, like Bull said, I mean, even the ETH staking contract, we had impeccable timing with that, because even though we did it right before the crash, we're still, even if things stayed the exact same that they are right now, or even got worse, our math on that was so conservative that we are still not in jeopardy of being able to pay that back. So those that participated in the ETH staking contract should still be really happy. That 19% return is still on the table, and it's been able to help us bolster, the liquidity, while all these other, whales, or even, scared, investors are unpairing liquidity. I mean, we have dropped, but we haven't dropped that much. I mean, I think at the height, with ETH at about 2,500, we had about $2 million in, I'm sorry, $20 million in liquidity, and even with the bottom falling out of ETH, I mean, we're still at about 15 million in liquidity, which is massive. I mean, a lot of these other algo projects barely have 1 million in liquidity. I mean, that should be so bullish, for, again, the health of the ecosystem, for all of you. So, all right, sorry to cut you off. Go ahead, Nick. Right, Nick, I think, or Nate. Go ahead.
Actually, he disappeared, but Jesse's up, so I'm sure he's going to spit some fire here for a little bit.
There he is, Jesse. Go ahead, bro.
Nah, I just wanted to build on that. Yeah, like I say all the time, man, I've been an investor for a long time, not in DeFi. But when people get real emotional and panic or whatever, it is definitely where the most mistakes are made. But you got to understand, if you keep a level head, it's where the most money is made. So, it's important. Pressure create diamonds. You know what I'm saying? You can't make a ton of money without pressure. You know what I mean? Like when everyone's all exuberant and everyone thinks that it's just gonna go up and up and up, that's when you need to get nervous. You know what I'm saying? But when everyone's panicking, is always look. I mean, you can look at the history of investing. So, and at the end of the day, if you're running the protocol properly and you're in the farm, you're still earning. So, things are looking up at EMP. You know what I'm saying? We can compare ourselves to a million other projects, but I don't need to look nowhere else. I mean, I look on EMP and I'm still investing. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for the duration. So, something else I wanted to touch on, just because I had a personal experience today. I have a friend of mine died, and I had somebody trying to get me. Could I help them access their wallet? They had a lot of investment in their family members and stuff. So, I taught my daughter. You know what I'm saying? If something ever happened to me, where to go get my seed phrase and how to do it. I'm a single father. I got a 13-year-old daughter. So if you don't have some type of plan set up, man, if your wallet dies with you. You know what I'm saying? Satoshi's gone. That wallet will never be touched. So if you don't have some type of plan in place, I advise you to get one. This is all new. This isn't traditional finance. There is no one that is going to come and and will it down to someone. You know what I'm saying? If there's no way to access this, or like I had to show my daughter all the projects I'm in and where to go and how to access that capital. Just take that word of advice, man. Maybe you want to put it. I mean, obviously, no one wants to think that nothing's never going to happen to us, but it's with something like this, especially in EMP, man, we're all going to build a fortune here together. You know what I'm saying? If we hold tight and keep banding together like this, like family, the money that's going to be made here, you're going to want to make sure that that's secure when you're gone. And that's all I got for tonight. AJ, you already know. Love you. Love the whole community. My boy Bull.
Boop. Hell yeah, Jesse. No doubt, bro. Much love to you, man. Sorry to hear about your friend passing away. But yeah, man, you're 100% right. I mean, again, crypto is just like any other asset. You need to protect it. And I know, a lot of our family members, have no idea what we do on a daily basis, or what a hardware wallet is, or any kind of wallet is, a MetaMask. They don't know. So yeah, you have to be able to spell it out for them. And that's an amazing point, man. Again, I think in times like these, it makes it real. And something that we all need to prepare for. So again, be super careful. Where who you give your seed phrase to, obviously, but if they're family, and put it in your will, or have it part of some sort of document, because yeah, the last thing you want, is that money to die, and not be accessible, over the long run. So yeah, awesome. Jesse, always bringing the gems, man.
Yep, pressure creates diamonds. I'm going to use that. Thanks, Jesse.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I just wanted to, it's definitely hit home for me. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And like AJ said, don't just give it out to anyone, but have some type of plan in place.
Next question's ready to go. AJ, Degel, Londell. I apologize if I didn't get that correct. So correct me if I'm wrong, please.
Hey, how y'all doing, guys?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good, brother. Hey, I mean, I'm driving. I'm sorry. I'll be very quick.
Yeah, no
Just want to
worries.
say thank you so much to you, first of all. And tonight, I really wanted to say something because of Jesse. Hey, whatever you just say, brother, that goes to my heart. That was for me. I have all of his investment. I mean, I'm not a millionaire yet, but all of his things. And the funny thing is, I'm the only one who knows the password. So tonight, I'm making sure everything is getting in order. So I just want to say thank you so much, brother. I appreciate what you just shared. AJ, you're the man, man. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you.
Thank you,
All right,
Dejel.
I'm out.
Yeah, man. No doubt, brother. Happy to have you, bro.
Thanks a lot.
Awesome. Yeah, man, no doubt. And that's what it's about. I mean, again, this is why we do the AMAs. The community may bring up something that, we may think is completely off topic, but actually helps a lot of people. So again, Jesse, thanks for chiming in on that. Again, we have to remember that, if we can't actually realize the gains, and all the hard work, and what we've tried to build for ourselves with generational wealth, then what's the point? So yeah, again, absolutely protect yourself, and make sure that you have a plan, for worst case scenarios, moving forward. So awesome. All right, Bull. Who's up next, man?
I don't see anybody, but you know, just to tie into that a little bit, remember, about protecting our community as well from anybody that's trying to scam people. So always remember to let people know, not give. I know it's obvious to all of us, but if we can tell people, don't share seed phrases, all the things that are going to help protect our community, and with that in mind too, remember that all the partners here that these guys have brought us, Tacos, Whales, Magic Finance, these are all part of our community because they've all invested in our investment in the EMP ecosystem. So always remember, go show them some love because they're part of this community, and they have their own projects. So do your due diligence and check them out, and see if those things are worthwhile investments. Because we always want to do our even if it's a small part to support our community in any type of way.
Absolutely. No doubt. So I know a lot of you stuck around to the end. Let me give a little bit of Alpha Bowl, and we'll see if anybody wants to come on and ask some more questions. I did again. I talked about my commemorative custom taco NFT, and people were saying, "Where can I buy it?" And I thought, man, that's hilarious. So yeah, we are working on some NFTs in the ecosystem. Again, I'm not really at a point where I can give the full details, but we are looking into incorporating some sort of an NFT that has a utility, whether that be an auto compounder for Detonator, or some other quality of life improvements within the ecosystem. And then that money that's collected from those NFTs will go towards either buying back EMP and burning it, or again, supporting the detonator pool, because part of our game theory is that that rollover is important, to keep the ecosystem healthy. But I think there's a great way we can find a balance that, again, would require some upfront capital by buying the NFT to support the pool, but that would also give people a little bit more quality of life and not have to worry about, again, compounding at the very last second of the rollover. So that is in the works. Again, we're working on a new UI. That's coming along amazingly well. I had a meeting yesterday about that. Yeah, it's all looking really good. What other alpha? Oh, we talked about a little bit of another opportunity. Crypto Mike was here yesterday. We were teasing it a little bit, but definitely start, considering some dry powder. We're gonna have another opportunity to earn, outside the ecosystem that is a little bit more risk adverse. Meaning, no matter what the crypto market does, this is a hedge against that. Again, we can't really talk too much about it yet, but that will be coming shortly. And part of that is, supporting the EMP ecosystem directly as well. So we have a lot of amazing stuff. Again, I'm so blessed to have the contacts that I have. I've built some amazing friendships over the years, and in life. And in crypto, even more so, it's not necessarily what you know, it's who you know, as well. And that doesn't mean to be, backdoor shady deals. It means to, follow what the whales are doing, where the most money is created, and do what they're doing, to, again, sustain the whole ecosystem. So we're looking really, really strong. And, I hate to see other projects lose peg and, other investors lose money. I really do, but it's also, a way for us to gain some eyeballs from that sort of thing, because we are, again, probably the one of the only ones. I mean, again, I hate to say definite, because I don't ever like to exaggerate, but we've been holding peg literally better than almost any other algo project out there. If our TVO broke Tomb, I mean, there's not much more else I can say than that. And again, we're here for the long run. So, all right, awesome, Bull. I think that was it then. I don't see any other questions, or was there anybody else?
Yeah, bro, that's it. I'm looking at all the sources here, and I think maybe everybody's spending a lot of time with family and just looking at their portfolio and maybe taking that step back a little bit, like you said, just breathe. The weather's nice out, probably pretty much everywhere in the world right now. So get out, take a walk, clear your mind, and get your head on straight, and then come back and figure out a game plan.
Absolutely. There's nothing wrong with unplugging. Again, take a day not to look at your charts. Don't forget to compound, but other than that, you can take the day and again, like you said, recharge, regroup. I think that's really healthy, especially in the current climate. So, all right. Well, I appreciate all you guys being here. I'm gonna be around again tomorrow. I have to do some family stuff, so I won't be able to do the AMA tomorrow, Friday, my time. I have a meeting I have to jump off and get on now, but then we'll be back here again on Saturday. That should not be a problem. I'll be here, and so yeah, Bull. I'm assuming probably you and the army will lead the AMA tomorrow. Maybe someone from our team. I know Lunas and Marty. They've been doing AMAs during the day for those of you that are on different time zones. So feel free to join that as well. And yeah, again, keep your heads up. Again, it's a bumpy road. We're not out of the woods yet, but it's looking like we're getting at least to some sort of floor. And we may trade sideways for a while. But even if that does happen, you're still able to earn in the farm. So again, EMP LP is king. Make sure you're heavily weighted in EMP LP and farming eShares. So if we all do that together, then it's only up from here. So all right, everybody, appreciate it, and we'll see you on Saturday. Good night. Good day.